Okay, so my recording completely stopped because I had no room on my computer, and it did not tell me that it stopped. So I lost a bunch of footage, and a lot of the stuff I did got lost. But just to recap, I picked up a rock, so now I'm moving slowly. I looked around a bit. I went down here, and I couldn't walk around on the road because fucking I don't want to get run over by a car, which is fair, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a nimble kid. I don't need to fucking do that. There's a mailbox here, and there's no mail. There's a trash can. I can sort through rope materials that I don't want. I can put it through this trash can, which I don't want to do right now. I'll do that later probably. I will really quick look at my stuff. I got Papa's belts as rope. I got a ball of yarn. I got toilet paper. I got sheets. Yeah, I don't know how much of that was caught from the recording, but I have 4 pieces of rope that I can use to go down the well right now. I went up to a mausoleum, which was up here. Oh, yeah, here's the well. Hello, well. I'm Lily. Lily's well. What's the name of the game? Yeah, and there's a river right here. Oh, and I can also take this chain, but I do not have like I need like pliers or something, I guess. Yeah, so here's the river. There's a cave over there. But the rain is making the river move too fast, so it's dangerous. So I gotta like wait until it's not raining. Yeah, but up here is, I believe, my mother's grave. It's a memorial for someone in a language you don't understand. The memorial says that on top of the stone is a strangely shaped hole. It's narrow and seems to go down a little over 5 inches. So up here is where the shears were. I got gardening shears so I can go cut down the stuff. The shed door is locked. Yeah, so I need to get a key. Sprouts are peeking out of the soil. Next to the rain, they should be growing into beautiful flowers one day. Should I take some? It isn't right to take something that isn't done growing. I see. Oh yeah, and when I try to take flowers, it says, Papa made this garden for Mother. You can't bring yourself to mess with these plants here. Even if you don't really understand, your nerves lock up at the mere thought. Yeah, so our mom died, and our dad made... Huh, I wonder. Can I... If you put the rock down in the water, it might help make a path across. Place the rock in the water. You can put the rock in the water. Oh my god, dude. I'm actually so smart. Okay, so I can pick up... Hell yeah, I can take rocks. And I can put them across the river. Dude, I'm so fucking smart. I'm like freaking the Einstein of rocks. That's what all my friends call me. Use the rock. Make a path across. Yes. Sick. Sick, nasty. Alright, I gotta go find the other rocks. There are no rocks over here. I think there's one over here. Oh yeah, I can take the stuff now. I need to use the shears. This vine might be able to serve as possible rope. Cut and take the blue thorned vine for climbing? Yes. You carefully cut down the vine and use the shears to trim down the thorns. You take the blue thorn vines. Fuck yeah. Stuff. This vine might be able to serve as a possible rope. Cut and take the yellow flowering vine for climbing? Yes. You carefully cut down the vine, but petals and pollen still get everywhere. You took the yellow flowering vine. Nice. And the red one. The red one has berries on it. I might be able to serve as possible rope. Cut and take the red berry vine. You carefully cut down the vine, squishing many berries in the process. You took the red berry vine. Hell yeah. Now I have vines. And I wonder if I can cut The rope. The rope holds strong, but the shears could cut them. Cut into the tire swing rope. Fuck yes. The rope holds thick, but the swing goes down. You took the tire swing rope. Fuck yeah. The tire sits on the ground, no longer a swing. You hope that Papa will retie the swing when he comes back. Papa never taught you bowline knots, just various bend knots. Can I take the tire? The tire is so large that you wouldn't be able to wrap your arms around it. It's just here as a reminder that you ruined something Papa made for you. Okay. There isn't anything to snip here. Okay. Whatever. That doesn't sound good. I don't like the sound of that. I ruined something Papa made for me. Give me the rock. Gimme. Give me the rock. Dude, I was walking around with that rock slowing my movement for so long. And I only just figured out that you have to put them in the river. Dude, I'm so smart. Like, no one can tell me otherwise. Let's get that rock into the fucking river, baby. Whoa. Okay, oh, I see them now. Okay, I can see the rocks that I'm using. Fuck yes. Stuff. Rocks. Use rock. The rock in the river. I'm gonna path across. Place the rock in the water. Yes, you carefully put the rock in the water. Yeah. Now we can go in the cave. Okay. We got some stalagmites here. A net protects a group of small underwater plants. The net is made of thick fishing wire. Dude, that fishing wire's looking fucking dummy thick, dude. Your wire's got a fat ass. Okay. Take. The net is held down by spikes. Pulling at it causes small cuts to form in your damp palms. Should I use the shears? The net seems to be pretty sturdy. Cut it uses rope? Yeah. Fuck yeah. You cut the net, freeing it from the stakes it was attached to. You took the net. Nice. This is not a regular cave, it does not seem. Why is there a rug? There's a knife with a strange blade. That is a sacrificial dagger. That is not a regular knife. The knife has a wavy blade and an oily liquid on it. Is that oil or is that blood? I don't know if I want to take that. This doesn't belong to you. Fuck it, I'm a rebellious kid. I'm fucking Lily, and Lily is well. There's a worn birthday card. Read it? Oh, that's like a... It's like a fucking board, you know? You know what I mean? The board you put the thumbtacks in to like hold up pictures. I don't know what the fuck those things are called. Yeah, I'll read it. The front of the card has a picture of a black rabbit holding a flower. It reads, "Happy 1 year of being here." On the inside is a picture of even more black rabbits holding flowers. It reads, "Happy 1st birthday, Lily, July 20th, 1985. July 20th, 1985. You've grown so much in just a year. Never forget that you are surrounded by people who love you. With love, Auntie Mifuyu. Mifuyu. What was it? It was July 20th, 1985. July 20th, 1985. January, February, March, April, July. So that's the 5th month of the year. I'm thinking of like the safe in Dad's house. Like if the safe's passcode is my birthday. That could make a lot of sense. I can't possibly cut. If you tried to use the shears, they'd probably break. Yeah, not worth the risk. What about the knife? A weird knife you found in a cave by the stream. You stab at the chains, but the knife just kind of slips off the metal and gets lodged into the chain loops. A strong pull lets you get your stolen knife back. This game is really reminding me that this knife is stolen. What about here? The knife might fit into the memorial's hole. You slowly stab the knife into the memorial. It's a perfect fit, but you lost the knife. Oh. The stone case is filled with a black liquid and a long, tangled hair. It's impossible to tell where the hair begins or ends inside. You don't know if the hair is moving on its own or if it's a trick of the rain. You put your hand in the hair and pull at it. It seems to be attached to something. You might be able to cut this hair for a rope. Cut and take oily hair for the rope? Yes. As soon as you cut off some hair, the rest gets quickly sucked into the liquid below. You took the oily hair. Nothing but the foul-smelling liquid remains. The thought of taking the liquid disgusts you. You don't know what it is, but you know deep down that nothing good will come of it. The raindrops fall into the stone material but don't mix with the liquid. Instead, the raindrops sit on top of the liquid as if it were solid. Ew! Ew! I don't like that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can do. In the house again. Back in Dad's room. Let's look at the safe here. It seems to have space for 6 numbers. Try and open the safe. Okay, so 6 numbers. Let's try 20, 19, 85. Ah, that's to be wrong. Okay. July 20th, 1985. Oh, there's a receipt from a place called Sack Supply. 20 American CR dollars XX.XX. 5 Ado body. 1 Mermcardia. Total XXX. There's a small note written at the bottom of the paper. It reads, "No new orders for a bit. Too much local attention. Watch the news." Okay, so Dad's definitely up to something illegal. Oh, can I snip the curtains? Can I just snap? No? Fuck. Can I kill my teddy bear? Okay, no, I can't. That would have been funny. What is that? You found your knitting needles. You took the knitting needles. Oh. I didn't do that before, huh? I have knitting needles now. It's a book on the local plant life in your area. Which section would you like to read about? Greetings, and thank you for picking up my guide for the special flora located in Bethany's Mirror, Vermont. I am Magus Bergamont, a resident of the Bethany's Mirror area since childhood. I have spent my years studying the various unique plants that only grow in this pocket of the world. Many of these plants take on unique and unexpected roles in their ecosystems, as well as provide plenty of uses for local foragers. Like with any plant or fungal life, it is important to properly identify anything you are foraging. Failure to do so can lead to extreme injury or death. It is additionally important to not violate anyone's personal territory while foraging. An angry resident of Bethany's Mirror is far worse than any moose. With all of that out of the way, let's take a look at the most common specimens you will find in this area. The majority of the trees found in Bethany's Mirror are the same as those in the surrounding areas, plenty of oak, maple, and pine to go around. The most common of the area's more unusual trees is the nymph mimic. It will appear as a normal birch tree, but with a female humanoid figure jutting out of the trunk. Despite appearances, this isn't an actual nymph, but a soulless tree. These is trees. These is trees? These is trees seem to form from the souls of women who get lost in the woods or have their corpses dumped in the woods after being killed. Their souls leave an imprint on sorts on a trees in Bethany's mirror, causing it to swell with the body's shape. The sap from these protrusions, the sap from these protrusions can be harvested and made into nymph syrup. Sure. Another commonly seen tree that's exclusive to this area is the tomb tree. While harmless toward humanoids in most cases, this tree can pose a risk to small children and pets. The tomb tree appears as a dead and hollow oak tree, usually in the center of a clearing. While most small animals that come across it may be interested in making a home out of this tree's many tunnels, this is actually a trap. Thanks to the tomb tree's lack of leaves, it instead gains nutrients by digesting the animals that get stuck in the tar-like sap it secretes inside its tunnels. The death of these animals is slow and full of suffering. Instead of dying of their flesh being digested, they often die of dehydration or starvation first. Oh, lovely. If something or someone you care about gets stuck in this tree's sap, common store-bought dish soap is enough to disconnect skin from the sap. Jesus Christ. The vined plants of Bethany's Mirror can be some of the most dangerous and the most useful for foragers. When looking for foraged materials, the most dangerous vine to stay away from is the overcast vamp vine. This vine can be identified by its bright purple suction cup-like leaves that only open rainy or overcast nights. Touching these leaves will cause the vine to grab its new prey and attach as many suction cups as possible to the victim's skin. It will then use these suction cups to rip the victim's skin open and suck out all of their blood until they're bone dry. What the fuck are these plants? Another vine that can be dangerous is the womb ripper. Despite its name, it doesn't actually rip out wombs, but its danger still cannot be understated. The womb ripper is only dangerous for those who eat the bright red berries off its vines. Touching or squashing the berries appears to be harmless. After being consumed, the berries will latch onto the inner linings of its new host's stomach and intestines like a tapeworm. The seeds inside the berries will steal nutrients from the host before eventually sprouting. Sensing the sun outside of the body, the new plants will violently burst out of the host's organs, like leaving the host to bleed out and the new vines to grow on the nearest tree or other large object. The body will be used by the womb ripper as extra food throughout its life. Oh my god, luckily the womb ripper vine becomes very brittle shortly afterwards. Oh my god, I accidentally pressed the fucking forward key. Incinerate. Keep reading from this section. One vine that is both dangerous and useful for foragers is known as Orderly's Punishment. Often found in shaded areas along tall trees, Orderly's Punishment can be easily identified by blue thorns growing around it. Fuck. Okay, I picked that up. Take extra care to not get pricked by these thorns, as they will inject an intense hallucinogen that will last around 12 hours on average. They will additionally cause an intense itchy sensation on the victim's inner organs. By removing these thorns, though this vine can be used as a very helpful building material, it is capable of holding an average of 460 pounds of weight, even after being dried out. Keep reading from this. Oh my god. For those suffering from joint pains, you may want to look for the flower of Icarus. This yellow flowering vine grows swiftly in the rain and thrives in deep wood areas. Okay, at least I have one nice one. By licking the pollen off the flowers once a day, humanoid joints will begin to repair themselves. It is, however, very important to not take the vine itself or pick the flowers. After being removed from where it originally planted its roots, the plant will quickly start growing microfractures, causing it to be easily destroyed after little amounts of pressure. Okay. So I'm gonna throw away the yellow vine because that's gonna fucking kill us. Root vegetables. Going around Bethany's Mirror, there are plenty of root vegetables that can be found only here. This is due to the area's creation and the impact the outside has on it. Damn, they really put that fucking yellow flower vine info like on the last page. You had to keep on reading all of it in order to get to the information that it will kill you if you use it as a vine, as rope. The dwarf mandragora can be found by paved roads near the area's border. Despite its name, it is not in the mandragora genus, rather the Daucus genus. They appear as inch-wide clusters of white flowers that grow at the side of the road. Picking them will reveal a purple... will reveal a purple root vegetable in the shape of a human body. These vegetables range from 3 to 5 inches tall. They can cause a mild stomach discomfort if eaten raw, but boiling them kills the toxin that causes this. Dwarf mandragora is best served with melted cheese and beef. The rest of the section pages seem to have been cut out with scissors in order to keep the recipes. Which section would you like to read? Okay. Well, I think we got all the information I needed. So it's the same. Can't get the padlock off. And I can't reach the key. What if I... Aha! That's what that noise was. I can move the oh wait. I can't move it up. Okay, that's better. I can't move it anymore. So, yes. Shed House Attic. It's a letter addressed to Papa. Dear Tony, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing to you from Mother's home, as she required extra help regarding the pig farm. She is personally doing well and has asked about you and Lily. Mother is especially curious about your progress on your research project. When Mother heard that you were pursuing her specialty, she was delighted to see how you would do. Please write to her and possibly send samples. I only expect to stay on the farm for the next year or so before returning to Maine. With your permission, I'd like to visit your home on the way. Thank you for your time, Vic. Okay. Okay, so this goes to the shed. This is the key to the shed. Yeah, I'll take it. The shed key. Let's fucking go. Alright.